Hi, I'm Rich with Inside HPC. We're here at ISC 2016 in Frankfurt, Germany, and today we're at the Altair booth with Bill Nitzberg. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Great. You got this smile on your face, and I think I know why this open source project you've been talking about for a little while is available, isn't it? We can get PBS Pro, we can get source code for that now.
You can get source code for PBS Pro. So back at Supercomputing, I think we talked,
Yes.
and we said we were planning on actually releasing PBS Pro as open source sometime in mid-2016. Now is sometime. Yesterday, we actually did a big announcement. You can go to Github and actually download our source. Actually, the great place to go is pbspro.org, and that'll point you to all the great resources.
Okay. So this is available, and I actually talked to somebody at the sports bar last night that had done that, downloaded it, and compiled it. So it's I can verify this. Yeah,
awesome.
It's good. Now, first question is: people that are downloading, are they able to contribute to the tree, or do they have to be an Altair person?
So, amazingly enough,
Yeah.
we have had our first contribution already today. So we announced it yesterday. We actually have a contribution from someone outside Altair today. That blew me away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super happy about it, but it was fantastic.
Well, that is terrific. So there's a community out there that wants to contribute. That's great news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So what else is going on here at ISC? What did Altair bring out to the table?
So one other thing that we announced here is the PBS simulator. So the PBS simulator lets you actually do really cool stuff to try to decide how you want to change your infrastructure or test out and verify changes to your infrastructure or even optimize your infrastructure. So just as an example. Okay, so say you want to grow your cluster and your boss says, I want to spend like $200,000, but go get me the right thing. So the simulator will let you take, say, last quarter's workload, and tell it, hey, I'm not sure whether I want to buy small memory nodes or big memory nodes or GPU nodes, but I know I have these two projects that have been waiting in the queue long. There's been backlog for these two projects. So let me run a sensitivity analysis, an actual optimization parameter study based on the cost of these different nodes and that workload, and figure out which one is going to actually be best for those two groups.
Wow, that sounds pretty powerful. I mean, using real data, real workloads. What the best thing to buy is, not just best guess.
Yeah. So I mean, the really cool thing, and I think I've said this before to many people, is working at Altair. Altair is not just a middleware company with PBS. So we're also a CAE company that has a full suite of CAE tools. The tool that we're using for this actually comes from that side of Altair. It's called HyperStudy, and it's an optimization tool in the CAE world. But it has a bunch of genetic algorithms, and we can actually apply it right to HPC.
Okay. And does that happen to be open source as well? Can I download that?
No. One open source thing at a time.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Anything else coming out this week?
Actually, it's sort of a big set of announcements at this conference. We also announced PBS Cloud Manager, and that lets you really easily build HPC appliances. So full turnkey systems with how you define the hardware, that you define the middleware, you define the software that you want, and then push a button and actually create an appliance with all that stuff, both in the public cloud, Amazon and Azure, but as well as on bare metal on-premise.